Hi everyone and welcome. I'm Sarah Toombs, psychotherapist and psychological coach and workplace wellbeing consultant. So over the past decade, I've had the privilege of supporting thousands of high achievers to swap doubt for confidence, cultivate inner calm and foster a sense of their overall well-being. So in today's video, I'm sharing with you some invaluable tools, what I like to call calm hacks. Today we're going to be focusing on mastering these calming techniques in minutes. I'll guide you through them. There'll be 4 techniques in total that you can use to enhance your own skills, whether that's for yourself to invite a sense of calm or whether that's to support you to brush up on your skills to support somebody else. These techniques are designed to bring calm, grounding, and help you connect with that inner sense of self. So the first technique I want to share with you is box breathing. It's simple, it's powerful. Let's do it together. So the idea is that we breathe in for the count of 4. We hold for the count of 4. We exhale for the count of 4. We hold for 4. And then we repeat this process. So we're creating calm, we're creating balance. We can even draw this out either in our mind or with our hand, whichever feels more beneficial for you. Could even kind of draw it on your arm, draw it on your leg. It's a really effective way to reduce stress. Let's move through and do the next one together. So this is hand breathing. The idea is that we take our hand and that we breathe in and out as we trace our finger along our hand. So let's do it together to help us center, to help us calm and reground. So just take your hand, whether you want to hold that up, or you could do it in your lap whilst you're in the interview or whilst you're in a meeting. Nobody would know you're doing it, only if you decided to share. Or you can use this to guide somebody else through. So we're taking our hand and we're breathing in, we're pausing, out, we're breathing in, pause and out. We're breathing in, pause, we're breathing out, we're breathing in, pause, we're breathing out, we're breathing in, pause, we're breathing out. So if we're guiding somebody else through that, we want to make sure we're not making eye contact. We can just encourage them to avert the gaze, to look away. We don't want to be eyeballing somebody and giving them too much eye contact, especially when we're guiding them through grounding techniques. So the idea here is that you can go at your own pace. You're taking at least 5 big deep breaths in. So 5 in breaths and 5 out breaths as you trace your hand. And what that does is sends your body into that rest and digest response that's opposite to that fight or flight. So we're exhaling, we're inhaling and we're exhaling, and we're creating that grounding. Something that's really simple to use. You can use that on your lap. You can use that when you're in meetings. Nobody would know that that's what you're doing. So really good tool for you to have in your toolkit, as well as guiding somebody else through that exercise. So let's look at the next one together. Okay, so the next technique is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 grounding technique. It's wonderful because it engages our senses. It takes us out of our mind and back into our body. So what we want to do is look around and name 5 things that we can see. It could be the room, the chair, the phone, the desk, the laptop, whatever that is for you. Label them if you can out loud, name them, take a breath in. The next thing I want you to do is focus on 4 things that you can touch. So if you can, take your hand and move them to those things. So the first thing could be the feeling of your clothes, taking a moment to be present. The next, it could be the smoothness of a fingernail, taking a few moments to be present with that. The next, it could be texture of hair, taking a few moments to notice that. Could be the smoothness of the desk. Whatever it is for you, spending a few minutes just engaging with that thing. Taking a big deep breath in, so breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. The next sense is what we can hear. So taking a moment to just tune in to the space around you. Perhaps one of the things you can hear right now is my voice or any voices. Taking a moment to tune into that. Maybe it's your breathing and you can hear that rhythm of breath in your body, that in-breath and that out-breath. Maybe it's the sound of the radiator, the central heating. Maybe there's the tapping of the pen or the rustle as you move around in the chair. Whatever that is for you, just engaging in what you can hear. Taking your next big deep breath in, so breathing in. And then out. The next sense is engaging in what you can smell. So taking a moment just to tune in to any smells that you can smell. Maybe it's just the smell of the room. Taking a moment to breathe that in. It could be really honing in and smelling, the cup of coffee that you've got and what that smells like. For a moment, it could be perfume on your wrist or the smell of fabric softener. Whatever that is for you, really engaging with that sense of smell. Taking a moment to breathe, taking another big deep breath in, so breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And the final sense is just engaging with what you can taste. So usually this could be something we last ate if we've just come for lunch. It could be the taste of coffee. Or it could just be the taste of saliva. So taking 1 minute to just tune in to what that is like. Really engaging with that sense of taste. Taking a final big deep breath in. So we're breathing in through the nose. And then out through the mouth. Taking a moment just to sit for yourself and the person that you're with. Just to tune in to see what that feels like now. And then we're going to go through the final breathing exercise next. So the next and final technique is butterfly breathing. So this technique synchronizes the two sides of the brain. The brain's divided into two hemispheres. So we've got the left brain and we've got the right brain. So if you look at this a bit more closely, the left brain controls emotions, creativity. The right brain dominates areas of kind of logic, pattern and control. So this butterfly breathing or the butterfly hug is a type of bilateral stimulation because it crosses this midline of the body. And the midline of the body is the center line of the central nervous system. So what we want to do is calm and soothe your nervous system and invite you to calm and soothe the nervous system of whoever you're with. So research has found that when your extremities cross the center line of the body, it activates the other side of the body. So this causes both of those hemispheres to work together simultaneously, which is what we want. We want that to happen. We want to be able to link the mind and the body, help them connect, help them bring this sense of calm and help feel grounded and back in control. So we know the mind and body are connected. These signals travel back and forth all the time. The mind affects physical responses and the state of our body affects how we think and how we feel. So if we become overwhelmed or we're feeling anxious and we go into that hyperarousal, the body tenses, the mind responds with panic. But if we relax the body, these signals travel up and down the brain, which leads to calmer emotions. So what we want to do is synchronize those two different sides, pull us out of fear, help us to create calm, slow down, feel grounded, and just help us go calm that nervous system down. So I'm inviting you to do this with me now and learn how to guide someone else through. So please watch me and do what I'm doing. So you want to cross your arms over your chest so that the tip of the middle finger from each hand is placed just below the clavicle here, or the collarbone. And the other fingers and hands cover this area here that's just located under the connection here between the collarbone and the shoulder. So anywhere here would be great. What we want to then do is make sure our hands and fingers are vertical as much as possible. So it's taking a moment just to stretch them out, almost a bit like the wings of a butterfly, making sure these are pointing upwards and not down towards the arms. So we're pointing here. So if we want to, we can also interlock the thumbs. So we do that like that, connecting the two sides of the butterfly, almost forming the body of the butterfly. And we can again extend our fingers upwards and outwards. These form the wings. So I want to just move around in the chair, feel comfy, take a breath in and just settle somewhere that feels comfy and not as though we're holding our bodies tense. So if you want to, you can invite your participant to lower the eyes. You can close your eyes somewhere or look at the tip of your nose. But again, we don't want to hold direct eye contact. We want to make sure that somebody's relaxed and you're relaxed. So next, we just alternate the movement of our hands. So gently and steadily, almost like we're flapping the wings of a butterfly. Just let your hands move freely. And as you do so, you can just breathe slowly and deeply. So breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And we're just doing this for 2 or 3 minutes together until we feel calm. Remember, if you're the guide, you're just speaking slowly, you're speaking calmly, you're gently guiding, tapping these wings of the butterfly, soothing the nervous system, inviting your participant to breathe. So we're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're just slowing down. We're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. So keeping going until you feel calmer, or keeping going until the person you're with feels calmer. Usually maybe 6, 7, 8 rounds of breathing, but we're gently slowing down. It's a really great exercise to help us just calm and ground and soothe. So check in with how you feel now. The other way that we can do that, if we're doing this a bit more subtly in an interview, if we're the interviewers, or if we're the ones who needs to kind of calm down if we're in a meeting, so we can just gently tap here. Again, we're going over that central line of the nervous system and the body. We can just be leaning forward. We can be gently tapping. We're just offering ourselves that comfort. We're just gently tapping. We're slowing down. We're grounding as we're listening and as we're engaging in conversation. The other way we can do that is just gently on our knees. So if we wanted to, we can just tap. And even the act of that tapping can just help us feel grounded. So I really hope that you found these grounding techniques helpful in incorporating calmness into your day, or so you can act as a helpful guide, showing someone else how they can cultivate calm and bring that sense, just calming the nervous system, grounding into the moment. If you've got any questions, you need any further support, feel free to reach out to me via my website or email. All the details are provided in the description below. I would always love to hear from you. Let me know how you found this video and these techniques, and just a big thank you from my heart to yours for being here.